Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome. What is awareness? Awareness is the independent, infinite, and the intelligent principle that is aware. Whatever experiences itself as I, like in I am or I know, is the one that is aware. Awareness is that unlimited, open, empty, space-like field or presence in which all experience appears, with which all experience is known, and out of which all experience is made. Awareness is the undeniable, uncontradictory reality or truth that cannot be externalized or known in a subject-object relationship. In other words, whatever you can imagine and be aware of is not awareness. Since awareness is pure, it cannot take part in experience. Only it can take part in experience only indirectly or by reflection. Just like the sun reflecting on the moon and the moon enjoying the world with its moonlight, which is nothing but the sunlight. Since you cannot become infinite while in a body, infinite awareness is available only to be claimed as you. Awareness is not an object, not a person. It is the principle or presence that is knowing the object. Though it is not an object, it is known directly because it is self-luminous. It is like asking, can the eyes see themselves? You cannot literally see your eyes with your actual eyes, but still they are present and make all seeing of objects possible. It is similar with awareness. It is present and making all knowing or knowledge possible. To be aware is the nature of awareness. Awareness is on 24/7. If you are aware, you must exist, and if you exist, you must be aware. Since you are the same I that existed continuously, whether in deep sleep, anesthesia, or coma, I must have been continuously aware. An unaware awareness is an illogical and self-contradictory concept. World minus awareness is obviously non-existence and meaningless. So, you will do better if you think of yourself as awareness having a body-mind, not a body-mind having awareness. The outer light lighting up objects outside and the inner light of awareness have something in common in their characteristics. An important analogy. Both are imperceptible to the sense organs or the mind. The existence of the outer light is affirmed by the fact that objects are lit up in its presence. It is a scientific fact that we never see the pure light. We only see the reflected light. Reflected light reminds you of pure light. Pure light lights up objects and at the same time lights up itself. It is the same with awareness. Awareness is always there as you, but you are ignoring it or ignoring your real self to experience the not real world because you are obsessed with the not real or the mithya world. We are simply missing the fact, just like we are missing the screen while watching a movie. When you are seeing an object in light, aren't you ignoring the light itself and say that you are seeing the object alone? Here is a quote from Kashmiri Shaivism. Ourself or our awareness, ourself or our awareness is the most obvious than the most evident of things, and yet most concealed than the most hidden of things. Teja Bindu Upanishad has defined God, Brahman, or Self as Satchit Ananda, or being, knowing, loving. Awareness means the presence of that which is aware. It is a word in which the two fundamental qualities of our self, being and knowing, are recognized as one. And just as empty space cannot resist or be agitated by the appearance or activity of any object within it, so the open, empty space of awareness cannot resist or be disturbed by any appearance of the mind, body, or the world, irrespective of their particular quality or condition. This inherent absence of resistance is nothing but the experience of happiness or peace or love. So, the word awareness also points to the Ananda or loving aspect of Brahman indirectly. Since the reality, Brahman, awareness, can only be one, the consciousness that is perceiving through all the minds must be the same as this one awareness. Since the reality, Brahman, awareness, can only be one, the universe must be a product of this one awareness. So, do not think of awareness as part of your mind alone. It is universal and devoid of objective qualities. Awareness is consciousness, knowing none other than itself, because all there is awareness. Awareness is consciousness, knowing none other than itself, because all there is awareness. There are 5 features of awareness you need to remember, which are just the opposite of the 5 features of the world. Let us first visit the 5 features of the world. 1. World is an object of experience. 2. It is material. 3. It is endowed with attributes or qualities. 4. World is subject to change. 5. World is temporary. The 5 features of awareness, which are just the opposite of the worlds, are: 1. Awareness is the subject of experience. It is not a part, a product, or property of the body. 2. Awareness is an independent, self-shining, knowing, and spiritual principle which pervades and enlivens the body. It is in the body, but not of the body. 3. It is not limited by the boundaries of the body. It is devoid of attributes or qualities. 4. Awareness survives the death of the body. It is non-changing and eternal. Even after the dissolution of the world, or pralayam, non-transactional awareness will continue. 5. Awareness is all-pervading and not accessible to anyone. That means you cannot physically separate awareness from any medium, just like you cannot separate an object from space. This also means that awareness is not available for transaction in the absence of a body. How do you then claim awareness? Awareness is realized or claimed through the complete feeling of knowing who you really are. Awareness is the complete feeling of what you have known and experienced as love or ananda. It is one thing to know something, it is quite another thing to experience it, and still another to feel it. Only feeling of love, feeling of oneness produces complete awareness. Knowing alone can produce only partial awareness. Experience alone can produce only partial awareness. You can know that you are loving, but when you experience yourself being loving, then your awareness is made complete through the living of that feeling. Remember, if you like to feel love, let someone else experience the same feeling of love through you. That's the only genuine way for you to experience and feel love. And feeling is the language of the soul. Your soul cares only about what you are being while you are doing whatever you're doing. It is a state of beingness the soul is after, not a state of doingness. Soul is after the feeling of love, ananda. So, awareness of the self is achieved through the complete feeling of yourself being who you really are, being plus knowing. As awareness is a twofold process, there are two paths by which it is reached. A soul arrives at complete knowing along the path of the spiritual world and at complete experiencing along the path of the physical world. Both paths are needed, and that is why there are two worlds. Put them together and you have the perfect environment within which to create complete feeling of love, which produces complete awareness. What is complete awareness? Being, knowing, loving. Knowing of your own being as it is. So, awareness is not merely observing, but noticing at a very high level of consciousness exactly what is happening and exactly what is so, right here, right now. Not only around you, but within you as well. Awareness is to be fully aware of being unaware. In other words, awareness is consciousness without thinking or focusing. Being alert with no thought, or more precisely, free of thought. It is the consciousness of all that is happening. This is like walking a tightrope up high from the top of one building to another, let us say. It is good to be aware that you are on a tightrope. You can keep your balance when you are aware. You can make it across to the other side. It is also good to be unaware or not to experience of just how high up you are, or at that you are high up at all. That's why all tightrope walkers are told, don't look down. Because once you are conscious of something in particular on the ground or the other, you have fallen to the ground. Complete awareness is living in non-duality, or living in duality with no personal doership or no other, like an enlightened being, like a sage. A sage is always in the state of being aware of being aware. So, in step one, know yourself first, which is self-knowledge or Atmajnana, hard and fast knowledge that I am awareness. And then in step two, feel yourself in and through the world as yourself. Universal knowledge, Brahmajnana, which is there is nothing other than awareness, which then creates complete feeling of oneness or complete awareness to claim that you are that pure love or pure awareness. I am awareness is step one, and all there is awareness is step two. To quote Krishna from Bhagavad Gita, a true sage with equal eye sees all beings in him and himself in all beings. That is pure love. The following are some pointers towards a better understanding of awareness. 1. Your eye sense has not changed throughout your life experiences. That eye sense is awareness. 2. Do you need any mediation or effort to be aware? No. That means awareness is your intrinsic nature. 3. What are thoughts, feelings, sensations, and perceptions moving in and out of? Awareness. You, as the knower of thoughts, feelings, sensations, and perceptions, are awareness. 4. I is the unchanging, underlying, common factor for all the three states of experience: waking, dream, and deep sleep. That I is not any body-mind because you are aware of the body-mind. It is itself awareness. 5. Memory is only possible if there is an enduring, constant, or unchanging knowing element, which is common to both the experiences. 7. To see your eyes, you need a mirror, but to know that you can see, all you need is seeing. You see means you are a seer. Similarly, you are aware means you are awarer, or more precisely, awareness. And awareness is one without a second. Well, let me ask you this. Are you aware? The answer is obviously yes. Now, are you aware that you are aware? The answer is hopefully yes. So, there you are. You are awareness. Thank you.